In the enigmatic predictions of the famous French astrologer Michel de Nostradamus, an extraordinary event stands out for the sign of Capricorn. An unprecedented financial turnaround awaits the natives of this sign, with the promise of an unimaginable fortune of $200 million. This prophecy, linked to the full moon on June 21st, promises to radically transform the lives of Capricorns, bringing not only material wealth, but also profound spiritual and emotional changes. Nostradamus, known for his enigmatic and often controversial predictions, left a legacy of prophecies that continue to intrigue and fascinate people around the world centuries after his death. Among his many visions of the future, one in particular has caught the attention of astrologers and occult enthusiasts: his prediction of a monumental financial shift for the sign of Capricorn, coinciding with June's full moon. This prophecy, hidden in the complex quatrains of Nostradamus, suggests that Capricorn natives are about to experience a life transformation that goes far beyond the simple acquisition of wealth. The predicted sum, $200 million, is not just an arbitrary number, but a symbol of abundance and fulfillment that Nostradamus saw clearly in his visions for this sign. Capricorns, known for their practical, ambitious, and determined nature, are about to see their longtime efforts rewarded in a way that surpasses even their wildest dreams. This prediction does not just speak of financial gains, but of a complete change in the way natives of this sign see the world and their place in it. The date of June 21st, marked by the full moon, is not a coincidence. In astrology, the full moon is often associated with culminations, revelations, and achievements. For Capricorn, an earth sign ruled by Saturn, the planet of lessons and time, this particular full moon promises to be a portal to a new chapter of life, where the restrictions of the past give way to infinite possibilities. The interpretation of this prophecy goes beyond the literal meaning. $200 million is not just a sum of money, but it represents a paradigm shift in the lives of Capricorns. It is a symbol of abundance that manifests not only in the material realm, but also in the spiritual, emotional, and intellectual. To fully understand the impact of this prediction, you need to delve into the nature of the Capricorn sign. Ruled by Saturn, the planet of structures and time, Capricorn is known for its patience, ambition, and ability to work hard for long-term goals. These are people who are not afraid of hard work and often spend years building the foundations for their future success. The promise of $200 million, therefore, is not just a random stroke of luck, but the culmination of years of effort, dedication, and perseverance. It's as if the universe finally recognizes and rewards Capricorn's tireless work ethic, offering them not only material wealth, but also validation that their chosen path was the right one. However, with great power comes great responsibility. Nostradamus' prophecy is not just about receiving a fortune, but about how that fortune will change the lives of Capricorns and how they will choose to use it. This is an opportunity for natives of this sign to show their true nature and use their newly acquired resources to make a positive difference in the world. The date of the full moon, June 21st, also carries special significance. Falling close to the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, or winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. This is a time of changing seasons, symbolizing transformation and renewal. For Capricorns, this date marks the beginning of a new era in their lives, a turning point where the past gives way to a bright future full of possibilities. Astrology teaches us that each sign has its own lessons to learn and challenges to overcome. For Capricorn, one of the biggest challenges is learning to balance work and pleasure, ambition, and personal satisfaction. With this sudden influx of wealth, Capricorns will have the opportunity to reevaluate their priorities and perhaps discover that there is more to life than just work and material success. This prophecy also raises interesting questions about the role of fate versus free will. While Nostradamus' prediction suggests a fated event, how each Capricorn chooses to deal with this new reality will depend entirely on their individual choices. Some may choose to continue working, using their new wealth to expand their ventures. Others may decide to retire and enjoy a life of luxury and leisure. Still others may feel a calling to philanthropy, using their resources to make a positive difference in the world. It is important to note that although the prophecy speaks specifically of Capricorn, its impact will be felt far beyond this sign. In an interconnected world, the sudden change in the fortunes of a significant group of people has the potential to create ripples that will affect the global economy, social structures, and even the balance of power in various spheres of society. For other zodiac signs, this prediction can serve as a reminder that change is the only constant in life, and that opportunities for growth and transformation can arise when we least expect it. It may also inspire others to examine their own lives and consider how they would use such a fortune if it fell into their lap. As we get closer to our due date, many Capricorns may find themselves in a state of anxious anticipation. It's natural to feel a mix of emotions: hope, fear, excitement, and maybe even a little skepticism. After all, $200 million is a life-changing amount of money, and the prospect of such drastic change can be both exciting and frightening. However, it's important to remember that Capricorns are known for their ability to stay calm under pressure. Your practical nature and down-to-earth nature will serve you well in this time of great change. Instead of getting carried away by emotion, they are likely to approach this new reality with the same determination and careful planning that they apply to all aspects of their lives. One of the first things many Capricorns are likely to do is seek professional financial advice. With such a large sum at stake, it will be crucial to have a solid strategy for managing and investing that money intelligently. This may involve investment diversification, tax planning, and perhaps even creating foundations or trusts to manage wealth over the long term. In addition to financial considerations, Capricorns will also have to navigate the emotional and psychological changes that accompany such a sudden change of fortune. Relationships may be tested as friends and family react to the news. Some may feel overwhelmed by requests for financial assistance, while others may worry about changes in their social dynamics. This is where Capricorn's characteristic inner strength will be most needed. Their ability to stand firm in their values and stay focused on their long-term goals will help them navigate these turbulent waters. They will have to learn to set healthy boundaries, to say no when necessary, and to not let their new wealth fundamentally change who they are as people. Nostradamus' prophecy also raises fascinating questions about the role of astrology and prediction in our modern lives. In an age of science and technology, many may dismiss such predictions as mere superstition. However, the fact that Nostradamus' prophecies continue to capture people's imagination centuries after his death speaks to our ongoing human need to find meaning and purpose in our lives. Whether you're a believer in astrology or a skeptic, it's hard to deny the power such predictions can have on our minds and actions. Even those who don't believe may find themselves wondering, what if? Perhaps making small changes to their lives just in case. This is the true power of prophecy, its ability to inspire action and change, regardless of its literal veracity. For Capricorns, this prophecy can serve as a catalyst for positive action. Even if the $200 million doesn't materialize exactly as predicted, the very idea may inspire them to make changes in their lives, to take risks they would have previously avoided, or to pursue dreams they had put aside. As the 21st of June approaches, we are likely to see an increase in interest in astrology and the predictions of Nostradamus. Media, both traditional and social, will likely be filled with discussion of the prophecy, with experts offering their interpretations and advice for Capricorns. This increased interest could also lead to a broader examination of our attitudes towards money and wealth. In a society where economic inequality is a growing concern, the idea of a group of people suddenly receiving such a large fortune is sure to spark debates about justice, wealth redistribution, and social responsibility. For Capricorns, this can present an opportunity to lead by example. Known for their sense of responsibility and their ability to think long-term, they are well positioned to use their new wealth in ways that benefit not only themselves, but also their communities and the world at large. This could manifest itself in several ways. Some Capricorns may choose to create charitable foundations, focusing on causes that are near and dear to them. Others can invest in promising startups, helping to drive innovation and create jobs. Still others may turn to politics or activism, using their resources to bring about change at a systemic level. Nostradamus' prophecy also reminds us of the cyclical nature of time and fortune. Capricorn, being a cardinal sign, is closely linked to seasonal changes and the great cycles of life. This sudden change in your fortune can be seen as part of a larger cycle of growth and transformation. For many Capricorns, this change may represent the completion of a life cycle. After years of hard work and careful planning, they will finally see the fruits of their efforts in a way that exceeds their wildest expectations. This can bring a sense of completion and accomplishment, but it also opens the door to a new cycle of growth and discovery. With their material resources now secured, Capricorns may find themselves free to explore aspects of their lives that they may have previously neglected. This could include pursuing new hobbies, traveling to places you've always dreamed of visiting, or dedicating time to relationships and personal connections that may have been left aside in your quest for success. The full moon of June 21st, specifically mentioned in the prophecy, adds another layer of meaning to this event. In astrology, the moon is associated with emotions, intuition, and the subconscious. A full moon is a time of enlightenment when hidden things come to light. For Capricorns, this full moon can bring revelations not only about your financial situation, but also about your true desires and aspirations. With the pressure of financial need removed, they can find themselves face to face with the question, what do I really want in life? This is a deep and sometimes uncomfortable question, especially for a sign that often defines itself by its work and accomplishments. However, it is a necessary question for personal growth and evolution. The answer may surprise many Capricorns, taking them down paths they never imagined for themselves. As word of this prophecy spreads, we are likely to see an increase in interest in the Capricorn sign in general. People from all walks of life can turn to astrology, trying to better understand the qualities and characteristics of this sign. This can lead to a greater appreciation of Capricorn's strengths, their determination, practicality, and ability to think long-term. However, it is also important to remember that no sign exists in isolation. Capricorn is part of a larger system, working in harmony with the other 11 signs of the zodiac. Each sign has its own lessons to teach and gifts to offer. Capricorn's good fortune can serve as a reminder for all of us to appreciate our own unique gifts and the role we play in the grand tapestry of life. For those who are not Capricorns, this prophecy may initially provoke feelings of envy or resentment. It's natural to feel a little discouraged when hearing about the good fortune of others, especially on such a large scale. However, this is also an opportunity to practice gratitude and contentment with what we have, recognizing that each of us has our own unique blessings and challenges. Furthermore, Capricorn's good fortune has the potential to benefit everyone indirectly. If Capricorns use their wealth wisely and generously, the positive effects can spread throughout society. This could manifest itself in the form of more employment opportunities, advances in research and technology, improvements in community infrastructure, or a general increase in the flow of wealth through the economy. As we approach the predicted date, many may wonder how exactly this prophecy will manifest. Will it be a single dramatic event, like a mass lottery won exclusively by Capricorns? Or will it be a series of smaller events that add up to this impressive amount? The truth is, we can't know for sure until it happens.